directive that
Station held total of 13 sittings, conducted post-publication scrutiny of 21 statutory instruments, and conducted pre-publication scrutiny of 3 draft instruments. The committee also visited 4 counties and held 1 parliamentary diplomacy engagement. On post-publication scrutiny of statutory instruments, during the period under review, the committee considered a total of 21 statutory instruments and ascended to a total of 14 statutory instruments as listed below. 1, the pest control products, import and export regulations legal notice number 190 of 2024, the pest control products and disposal regulations legal notice number 191 of 2024. 3, the pest control products fees and other charges regulations legal notice number 192 of 2024. 4, the pest control products inspection and certification regulations legal notice number 193 of 2024. Number 5, the pest control products labeling, advertisements and packaging regulations legal notice number 194 of 2024. And then we also have the digital health information management procedures, regulations number 76 of 2025. We have the digital health and data exchange component, regulations legal notice number 77 of 2025. We have collegium on the environment management and coordination air quality amendment regulations legal notice number 66 of 2025. Collegium on the environment management and coordination sand harvesting amendment regulations legal notice number 65 of 2025. Collegium on the environmental management and coordination water quality amendment regulations number 63 of 2025. Collegium on the environmental management and coordination waste management and amendment regulations legal notice number 64 of 2025. The water service regulations legal notice number 54 of 2025. The water harvesting and storage regulations legal notice number 57 of 2025, And then we have the Water Resource Regulations, Legal Notice number 58 of 2025. Mr. Speaker, sir, the committee is in the process of completing its consideration of 7 such instruments, including the following: the Civil Aviation Aircraft Accident and Incident Investigations Regulations, Legal Notice number 5 of 2024, the Social Health Insurance Amendment Regulations, Legal Notice number 147 of 2024, the Social Health Insurance Act Tariffs for Health Services, Legal Notice number 146 of 2024, the Environmental Management and Coordination Controlled Substances, Legal Notice number Regulations, Legal Notice number 53 of 2025, the Environmental Management and Coordination Access to Biological Resources and Benefit Sharing Regulations, Legal Notice number 68 of 2025, the Environmental Management and Coordination Deposit Bonds Regulations, Legal Notice number 67 of 2025, and the Environmental Management and Coordination Strategic Integrated Environmental Assessments and Environmental Audits, number 2, Legal Notice number 71 of 2025. On pre-publication and scrutiny of such instruments, Honorable Speaker, with respect to pre-publication and scrutiny of such instruments, the committee considered a total of 3 draft statutory instruments, including the National Construction Authority Amendments Regulation number 2024, the Digital Health Information Management Procedures, Legal Notice number 2025, the Digital Health Data Exchange Component Regulations of 2025. The committee recommended the publication of the 2 digital health regulations by the Ministry of Health. With regard to the National Construction Authority Amendments Regulations 2024, the committee resolved that the Ministry of Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development revokes the National Construction Authority Regulation 2014 and develops a new regulation as opposed to amendments to 2024 regulations, which by operation of the provision of the such instruments, Act Cap 2A were automatically revoked on the 30th June 2024. On the county visits, Honorable Speaker, the committee conducted county oversight networking and engagement visits in Kwale, Mombasa, Kilifi, and Tana River counties between 27th April and 2025 and 3rd May 2025. The committee met with the governors to establish the subsidiary institutions developed and substituted to the county assemblies, as well as publication and public participation processes in the development of statutory instruments. The committee also met with the counterpart committees of the county assemblies to share experiences in the execution of their respective mandates. In conclusion, Honorable Speaker, the committee undertook a learning visit to the East African Legislative Assembly, that is IARA, and Eastern and Southern Africa Management Institute, ESAMI, in Arusha, Tanzania, in March 2025. These visits were undertaken in an effort to enhance regional integration of the East African community. I thank you, sir. This is Senator Mwenda Kataya Mofaya, MP, Chairperson, Committee on Delegation and Legislation. Thank you.
The Senate Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, sir, this is the statement for the Senate Majority Leader on whose behalf I read on the business of the Senate for the week commencing Tuesday, 20th May 2025, pursuant to Standing Order number 57-1. Mr. Speaker, the status of the business pending before the Senate includes 54 bills, 42 which are at second reading, 12 at Committee of the Whole, 23 motions pending conclusion, 28 petitions pending conclusion, out of which 19 are due for reporting by the respective standing committees. 474 statements pursuant to Standing Order number 53-1 are under consideration by respective standing committees. Mr. Speaker, on Tuesday, May 20th, the Senate Business Committee will meet to consider the business for the week. The tentative business for that day will include business not concluded from today's order paper, as well as business indicated on the notice paper. Of note is the consideration of the Division of Revenue Bill, National Assembly Bills number 10 of 2025 at the second stage reading. The tentative business for the morning sitting on Wednesday, 21st May 2025 will include the scheduled questions to Cabinet Secretaries as approved by the Senate Business Committee, as well as motions. The questions scheduled include question 34 to the National Treasury by Senator Enoch Wambua, CBS MP. Question 35 to the National Treasury by Senator James Murango, MP. Question 48 to the National Treasury by Senator Professor Thomas Ojienda, Senior Counsel, MP. Question 79 to the National Treasury by Senator Karen Nyamu, MP. Question number 50 to the Ministry of Gender, Culture and Arts Heritage by Senator Catherine Muma. Question 76 to the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Gender, Arts and Heritage by Professor Tom Ojienda, Senior Counsel, MP. And finally, question 66 to the Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife by Senator Joyce Korir, CBS MP. The tentative business for the afternoon sitting on 21st of May, Wednesday, 2025, will include business not concluded in the Tuesday's morning order paper and the following. 1, in respect of bills at the second reading will be the County Government's Bill, Amendment, Procedure Bill, the County Government's Bill number 39, the Labor Migration Management Bill, the Street Naming and Property Addressing System Bill, and B, bills at the Committee of the Whole, the Cooperative Societies Bill, the Public Fundraisings Bill, the Heritage and Museums Bill, the Environment Laws Amendment Bill, the County Library Services Bill, and the Statutory Instruments Amendment Bill. And C, there are motions which include report of the Standing Committee on Division and Intergovernmental Relations on its inquiries into the state of markets in Vihiga and Bungoma counties, arising from a statement that was sought by Senator Godfrey Osotsi, MP.